Hey everybody, Jen here of Gen X Website Design and Strategy. And in this video, I want to talk to you about how to find the questions your audience is asking for your blog. Before we dive into this, did you know that 85% of Squarespace websites get zero organic website traffic? And it's not because Squarespace is bad for SEO. It's because most people using Squarespace are not doing the things that they need to be doing in order to get organic website traffic. In my course, Traffic Transformer, I teach you how to blog with Squarespace to increase organic website traffic so you can grow your business and be a total hero. Link below the video. One of the most effective ways to provide value to your audience and establish yourself as an authority is by directly answering the questions your audience is asking. By addressing their specific needs and concerns in your blog, you not only provide value, but also build trust and loyalty among your readers. In this video, I'm going to provide strategies for answering your audience's questions as they pertain to your business to increase website traffic and position you as the go-to expert in your niche. Facebook groups and online communities are treasure troves of questions and discussions that your target audience is already engaging in. By participating in these groups, you can observe the common pain points, concerns, and questions that repeatedly arise. Spend some time perusing Facebook groups or other communities that pertain to your niche to find one where you can offer value. Join it, but be sure that sharing your blog posts there isn't going to break any group rules. If you're in a Facebook group, I suggest finding a group that posts around 5 to 6 times per day. And whenever possible, hop on into the discussion and offer free advice. You don't have to have a blog post already written in order to offer free advice and help people. It's a good idea to pop in there every now and then so that people start recognizing you. Do not solicit business in these groups. It's icky. This is your opportunity to show people how generous and knowledgeable you are. And it's a great place to find out what problems and questions your audience is asking the most. Look for patterns. Are there particular questions that frequently pop up that directly align with your products or services? This is great fodder for your blog. Keep a running list of blog post ideas somewhere where you can easily access it so that when something good crops up, you can add it to the list so that your goldfish brain will forget. And I'm speaking from experience here, of course. It's very, very, very important to remember that you should only be blogging about those topics with which your products and or services align. It does not make sense to blog about things you don't actually do. I recently came across a blogging expert, and I'm actually on her email list, and I got one of her emails recently, and she is encouraging you to blog about anything that your audience is interested in simply for the traffic. And I would argue that that is a bad idea because what will happen is you may get the traffic, but it's not the right traffic. There are certainly benefits to getting traffic, but there's no benefit to getting peppered with questions about something that you don't actually do. It's a waste of your time. It doesn't move the needle in your business. They may join your email list, but they're not your customer. So you're now paying for subscribers that are never going to buy from you. So if you happen to be on that person's email list, just know I don't personally agree with that. She was boasting about her traffic. She's getting a lot of traffic, and she was demonstrating how that traffic converted into paying customers. She got one client. For example, if you're designing websites and people are asking questions about MailChimp, but you don't provide MailChimp services, don't write about it, okay? Don't write about MailChimp services, even if you know MailChimp inside and out. Unless you're planning to offer these services, don't talk about them. I hope that makes sense. Platforms like Quora and Reddit are specifically designed for people to ask and answer questions. By searching for topics related to your industry, you can find the questions your audience is asking that they are hoping to find the answers to. This provides you with ready-made content ideas that you can address in your blog. Additionally, by answering questions your audience is asking on these platforms, you can drive more traffic to your website. By directing readers to your blog for more in-depth information, it's a win-win. Many search engines like Google, Pinterest, YouTube, and Amazon make it easy to find the questions your audience is asking with an autocomplete feature that can provide insights into the exact phrases and questions your audience is typing into search fields. By typing in a keyword related to your niche, you can see a list of suggested searches. I'm sure you've seen this before, probably pretty much every time you do any kind of search on Google, Pinterest, YouTube, you get it. You can see a list of suggested searches, many of which are phrased as questions. These suggestions reflect real user queries and can be directly translated into blog topics that address these questions. Incorporating SEO best practices is crucial to ensuring that your content reaches the widest possible audience. And again, we're talking about your audience, okay? People who are actually interested in how you can help them, not just blogging about things that they might be interested in, but things that specifically you can help them with. Use the identified questions as focus keywords and naturally integrate them throughout your blog post, including in headings, subheadings, and meta descriptions. And I'm going to add here also alt text. And I also recommend renaming your images to something searchable before you upload them. As you continue to grow your blog, you'll build a valuable archive of content that can be used to answer questions directly within the communities where they were originally asked. For example, when someone poses a question in a Facebook group that you've already addressed in a blog post, you can respond with a brief answer and a link to your post for more details. This not only provides immediate value, but also drives traffic back to your website. I use this method a lot and it works really well for me. Over time, your blog will become a comprehensive resource for your audience. When common questions arise, you'll have ready-made answers that you can quickly share, saving time and reinforcing your position as an expert. This approach not only benefits your readers, but also continually increases the value and reach of your blog content. Addressing the questions your audience is already asking is a powerful way to build authority, drive traffic, and foster trust. By actively engaging in communities, using platforms like Quora and Reddit, and leveraging tools like Google search suggestions and Pinterest suggestions, YouTube suggestions, any search engine suggestion, you can uncover the topics that matter most to your audience. By consistently creating content that answers these questions, you'll not only meet their needs, but also position yourself as a leader in your field. So start listening, start answering, and watch your blog and your business grow. I hope you guys found that helpful. And if you did, please give this video a like, consider subscribing to my channel. Maybe share this with someone who you think could use some help with this. And remember, website design is fun, but it's your website's job to attract and engage your target audience. And to learn more about how to do that, head on over to my blog where I share lots of tips and strategies for attracting and engaging your target audience to your Squarespace website.